Boba here. So my year 3 has ended and it's that time of the year again where I share my reflections on my biggest takeaway from the previous academic year. In year 3, school started becoming a very huge part of my life, literally because it consumed a very huge amount of time. I go to school from 8 to 5 or even 6 p.m. every day. I leave home before the sun rises and come back after the sun sets. Additionally, back home there's still extra work to do, be it homework, clinical admin work, or even arranging my own clinical schedule. So what I learned from school making me very busy is that time is actually very scarce. Previously, I didn't understand the full value of time until school started making me very busy. And that's when I understood the opportunity cost of time, because the time spent on doing one thing will actually prevent you from doing something else instead. For example, if I had allocated time after school to do work, but I ended up spending it on doing something else instead, for example, watching shows or endlessly scrolling through TikTok, it will actually hinder my work progress, and there's no way that I can earn back that time lost to better prepare myself the next day. Eventually, I learned to manage this scarcity of time through these 3 things. 1 is the 5-25 rule, 2 is avoiding time sinks, and 3 is trying to be creative with my use of time. Let me touch on the 5-25 rule first. Basically, the 5-25 rule just means that you list down to you what is important to you in life, from the most important to the least important, and then you focus on the top 5 most important things that you have to do. Don't invest your time in the rest until you settle those 5. For me, my top 5 priorities are family, my girlfriend, sleep, what's my last 2? Dentistry and fitness. So, having these top 5 priorities in mind, I actually plan to have most of my actions oriented towards these 5 priorities and nothing else. This naturally brings me on to my next point on avoiding time sinks. By dropping everything else that is not in your top 5 priority list, you naturally should be avoiding activities that waste your time or distract you from your top 5 priorities. My last point will be on the creative use of time. So this can be done through the batching of certain activities. For example, I batch my transport and fitness together by running home after school sometimes. You can also carve out some time for your friends by inviting the like-minded friends who share the same activities as you. For example, I go to the gym with my friends within the social distancing limit. As I was editing these videos, the seniors posted their postings, which they'll be going to after their graduation. Congratulations to them. It makes me very excited about the final year ahead because it's one step closer to graduation. And at the same time, it feels very surreal because it made me realize that time has flown very fast from these seniors guiding us to orientation to them graduating. And now, even for my batch, graduation is very near. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment because it just shows how things have changed and we are moving on to the next phase of life. As much as I'm excited for the final year ahead, I hope I don't mess it up, and let's just see where this will bring us in the next year. Alright. Okay, this is the end of my video. I hope it has benefited you in some way, and if it has, do feel free to drop a like or subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Alright, see you!